On July 5, 2026, something strange was reported in the forests of Connecticut. It was around 1:45 in the morning when Kevin Klimas, a man from Westerly, Rhode Island, was driving home through Voluntown, Connecticut. He had just left a friend's rented cabin near Beach Pond. The area was dark, rural, and heavily wooded. As Klimas drove along Wiley's School Road near the Patchogue River, he opened Google Maps on his phone to check his route home. Then, according to his account, something suddenly entered the road. Klimas said he had to react immediately. In front of his car was what he described as an enormous, human-like creature. He estimated it was between 8 and 8.5 feet tall. It was covered in long, brown, coarse-looking hair. He described broad shoulders, long arms, thick legs, and an unusually powerful build. Most strangely, he said the creature crossed the road in only 2 steps. Then it disappeared into the darkness of the forest. The entire encounter reportedly lasted only seconds, but Klimas didn't simply post the story online and leave it there. He submitted a detailed report to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO, the group that investigates reported Sasquatch encounters across North America. The organization classified the report as a Class A sighting, a category generally used for clear encounters where investigators believe a simple misidentification is less likely. BFRO investigators later interviewed Klimas about what he saw. According to the report, the exact location was near the Patchogue River, not far from the intersection of Wiley's School Road and Forge Hill Road. But there was one major problem. There was no photograph, no video, and no confirmed footprint. Investigators also faced another obstacle. The ground had been affected by rain, making any possible tracks difficult to identify. Local authorities did not report receiving any independent sightings of a giant creature in the area either. So what exactly did Klimas see? A Sasquatch? A person wearing something unusual? A bear viewed under strange conditions? Or simply a creature that was impossible to identify in the few seconds available? Connecticut has actually had Bigfoot stories for more than a century. One of the oldest is the legend of the Winstead Wildman. In 1895, newspapers reported that a large, apparently human figure covered in hair had been seen near Winstead. Then, decades later, another alleged encounter was reported in 1972 near Crystal Lake Reservoir. 2 young men reportedly described seeing an upright, hairy creature roughly 8 feet tall before it disappeared into the woods. And these aren't the only reports. Over the years, Connecticut has produced numerous alleged sightings, especially in heavily forested parts of the state. But after more than a century of stories, one thing is still missing: definitive physical evidence. No confirmed body, no scientifically verified DNA, and no universally accepted photograph proving that an unknown giant primate is living in the forests of North America. Yet the July 5th encounter raises an interesting question. If this was not Bigfoot, then what did Kevin Klimas actually see in the darkness of a Connecticut forest? And if he really saw an 8-foot-tall creature cross that road in 2 steps, why has nobody been able to prove what it was? Maybe it was simply a case of mistaken identity. Or maybe, somewhere deep inside the forests of Connecticut, something is still hiding. Subscribe for more mysteries.